Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. This is a phone call message. Something new that I'm trying, labeling finally. The messages that I do in the car. When I play them back to me, it sounds like having a talk on the phone. So let's get into it. I want to apologize if you were the one that was always labeled the strong one. I want to say sorry to you for all the times that people overlooked your pain, overlooked your trauma, overlooked your cries for help, all the times that you had to be strong by yourself, for every time that everybody thought you had it together and you did not. I want to apologize for all the times that you found God in the moments when you felt like you were walking alone. I want to thank you for finding God in those moments and not finding something else to lean on to numb the pain. I want to apologize for every time that you had to go within to pull out strength that you didn't know you had. But I want to thank you for that because it made you who you are today. I want to thank you for being courageous and being the first to go, being the first one to achieve certain things when others couldn't, figuring it out when you had no map, no plan, and no template to go by. I want to thank you for still giving love, most importantly. But I also want to apologize that you have been the person that has been giving the love when it's been very difficult for you to receive it. And knowing half the time when you give it, nobody can give the love back to you the way you gave it to them. Even if you're not looking for it in those moments when you need it, you have nobody in your corner, you have nobody there. You're still able to pull a pure sense of love from those places. I want to apologize to you because I know how difficult it must have been for you to endure it. I want to thank you for landing on your feet every time. I want to thank you for finding peace in your loneliness, being self-sufficient because you had to be, or turning it into a superpower. I also want to apologize to you that your parents looked at you and decided that you didn't need as much guidance and help because you seemed to have it all figured out. And because of that, in those moments, you didn't feel like you had their love. Even though you may have, they always looked at you. You could have been the oldest child. You could have been the child that the other children weren't as get up and go as you. You know, the other children could have been doing things that led them down a different path, but yet you decided to take a different road, and because you did, sometimes it feels like you're being punished for doing the right thing or doing what nobody else in your family has done because you're the one who has to give so much, but you're the one who also doesn't receive anything in return. You can't really ask for help because there's nobody to help you. You can't really ask for guidance because there's nobody who has done the things that you've done, and there is no guidance. You know, I want to apologize to you for having to be that person, that always had to have it together. The strong people in our lives sometimes really need us, which is why this is how this message came about. The strong people in our lives really need us to understand how important it is to 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 battle through things. But what many people miss is that the strong person rarely has people around them to protect them and love on them and check on them. That's a huge thing. So many of my friends who have had to be strong in certain situations don't have somebody in their corner just to call them and say, "How are you today?" And really mean it without that person calling and needing something from them in return, whether it is money, a favor, or some type of energy. But sometimes people pull from your energy, and when you talk to them, you make them feel better. Sometimes people call and they want, other things from you, no matter what it is, but it's rare that somebody is really calling or checking on somebody that they perceive as strong, perceive as having it all together, and they all they want to know is if that person is really, really okay. So if you find yourself on the side of being a strong person, I apologize, and at the same time I thank you for everything that you had to endure and everything that you had to witness in order to get to where you are. Being strong is a superpower, but at the same time, what a person has to endure to even get there is crucial, and it's very sometimes traumatic and lonely. If you are finding yourself on the other side where you know somebody around you needs to hear, "Are you okay?" Because you know a strong person who has always had to be strong and you want to make sure that they're good. Be that support for them if you can. A phone call. And I'm not talking about a text message because we can't read through that. Text messages are, we can spill, but call, spend time with, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different. Show up for our strong people. And if you are the strong one, again, I apologize for the things you had to go through. And I want to tell you that because so often people don't tell strong people that. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you the way you needed me to be. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you when you were going through a tough time, or that I didn't even notice because I was going through my own stuff, or I was too engulfed in what's going on in my life that I didn't even realize you're always there, and I didn't let you lean on me when you needed it. So tell a strong person today that you love them, and and show up for them. Okay, be that thing for them that they need. All right. Okay. I love you to the moon and back, but of course God loves you more. Please take care.